are going to discuss another, we can say, topic in the circulation. So in the nervous system, we have one concept of heart. So let's discuss that concept. So first of all, as we know that how brain control our hearts. First of all, we're gonna see how brain control our heart. How brain control how brain control our heart. Fine. So as we know that in the heart, first of all, let's see the concept of brain. So here I have brain. And we all know that brain is divided into three parts. Number one is forebrain. Number second is midbrain. And number third is hindbrain. Hindbrain. Fine. So as we all know that forebrain is further divided into two parts. One is cerebrum and diencephalon. Diencephalon. Okay, and midbrain is not divided into further parts. However, hindbrain is further divided into three parts. Sorry. So one is pons. Second is medulla oblongata. And third is cerebellum. Cerebellum, fine. So as you can see in the medulla center is present in which neuron are present. Okay, so here we have what uh, medulla which is present in the center. So in medulla, oh sorry, in the in the medulla here we have second part of the hindbrain medulla where what in which neurons are present. What neurons are present? Neurons are present. Okay, so those neurons are basically controlled by cardiovascular center. Controlled by controlled by cardiovascular center. Controlled by cardiovascular center. So let's have a concept of nervous system first. So as I have here nervous system. Okay. So as we all know that nervous system have two parts. One is central nervous system and second we have peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. So here in the we can say in the central nervous system that includes the brain and the spinal cord. While in the peripheral nervous system there is basically the neurons which have directly attached to the brain cranial nerve. So here we have nerves. Okay. So if I talk about here, so what is the work of this brain and spinal cord? So they basically analyze the signal which they have received, analyze, receive info and give command. The information which come of any stimuli, any change, they receive that stimuli and give command. Okay, so this is the work of both brain and spinal cord. But if I to talk about here peripheral nervous system, so those are basically the directly attached to brain cranial nerve. Brain cranial nerve, fine. So now this brain cranial nerve, or it is directly attached to brain cranial nerve, or it is directly attached to the spinal cord by the spinal nerve, or to spinal cord, and nerve is spinal nerve. Spinal nerve, fine. So here we have what? Now here we have what in the nerves. Further nerves are basically, yeah. Further here we have two type of nerves as we all know. One is for sensory nerve and second is motor nerve. Okay, so sensory nerve as we know we can say command to brain, give signals to brain or spinal cord. However, this gave the command to do this. No, the command come by the brain to the motor it we can say go to the effectors to activate those. So again, here we have, as I told you, here we have what? Motor nerve. So motor nerve is basically further divided into two types. One is what? One is the muscle somatic, which are what? Voluntary. Now effector can be what? Effector can be muscles. Now muscles are of two types. One is somatic muscles, which are voluntary. Another muscles we have what? Another muscles we have which are autonomic, and which are involuntary. Involuntary, fine. So I hope till that it is clear to you guys. Now here we have what? Here we have further more concept of nerves, which are basically, if I can write here, yeah, can go with it. Here we have what? Parasympathetic nerve and sympathetic. One is parasympathetic. Okay, parasympathetic. Another is we have sympathetic. Sympathetic. Now here you can see what parasympathetic. So parasympathetic is basically which can be active in very the normal conditions. Active in normal conditions. Okay, but if you talk about the sympathetic, so this is basically this nerve which is give basically, here we have what? Energy, and this help to increase the heart rate. Help to increase the heart rate. So yeah, this sympathetic nerve is basically controlled by cardiac output. Not controlled by it, control the cardiac output. So it can be asked which nerve control the cardiac output. So that will be sympathetic nerve. Okay. So here now how it controls, basically it controls by releasing, we can say, one enzyme type of. Okay, and now let me tell you what sympathetic nerve also do. What sympathetic nerve also give the ventricular force of contraction. Ventricular force of contraction, which increase the ventricular force of contraction, increase. But if you talk about the parasympathetic, so this basically decrease the heart rate. Okay, and it also do what? Decrease the speed rate at cardiac output. Decrease the cardiac output. Okay, so I hope that it is clear to you guys. So in the next video we're going to discuss about the, we can say, adrenal, which release somehow enzymes through which our cardiac output can be increased, and some disease which can be hypertension, CAD. So till that I have to disclear. Bye bye.